I Pui Nekna Jasmine Elik, Perwer Keech Ok, Perwer Mewamechok, Skui Sani Napek, Skui Amikoi. Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Elik and I'm the current president of the Native American Club here at Eureka High. Today we are here to celebrate November being Native American Heritage Month. The month-long celebration was created to pay honor and respect to the rich ancestry and traditions of Native Americans. At first there was just a single day to celebrate the first inhabitants of the United States. That evolved into a week-long celebration when President Reagan proclaimed the week of November 23rd through 30th, 1986 as American Indian Week. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush declared the month of November to be National American Indian Heritage Month, also commonly known as Native American Heritage Month. Every president since 1995 has issued annual proclamations designating the month of November as a time to celebrate the culture, accomplishments, and contributions of people who were the first inhabitants of the United States. Next, may I introduce Ted Hernandez, Wiyot Tribal Chairman, to say a welcome here. Thank you.
I want to do that. Ted Hernandez, Tribal Chairman for the Wiyot Tribe. How you guys doing? So first of all, I want to welcome you all here to Wiyot land. Eureka High School sits on this beautiful land of ours. And it is especially a special year because something historical happened this year. Do we all know what it is? Yeah. What was it? The return of Tuluwan. That was a very special event for all of us, and you know, I have to recognize Kim, who's sitting out there too. She was a great part to help get this accomplished. So Wiyot Tribe has been trying since the early 70s to get back to Ireland. And it took us that long. You guys hear me? It took us that long to get the island back. So if you imagine our elders in the 70s fighting to get back the island. And today, in 2019, it's all back to the Wiyot Tribe. So we can practice our ceremonies, our traditions, and teach the history of the island, and teach the history of the Wiyot Tribe, not just the Wiyot Tribe, the Yurok, Kupa, Karuk, everybody that's in this area. Because when the massacre happened on Tuluwan, we were all there doing the royal renewal ceremony in order to bring balance back into this world. And it's an honor to be here today to actually do a demonstration dance with the younger generation. It's an honor to hear the language being spoken. So always remember, today is just one day, but every day is Native American Day. That's our day. We were here first, we were the first people here. Today and tomorrow will always be our days. Do not let nobody tell you can't do your traditions. Do not let nobody tell you can speak your language. Do not let nobody tell you can do your ceremonies. Those are instilled into you. It's in your DNA. Our ancestors did a lot of fighting to keep us where we are today. They went through these boarding schools. They did what they had to do to keep our traditions alive. So live forward and move forward and keep our traditions alive, just for our ancestors and our elders. Like I said, it's an honor for me to be here today to welcome you here, to welcome these young dancers here for the dancing here on Wiyot land. But I'd like to hand this over to Gary Marguson, who's going to discuss a little bit about the bush dance. So thank you again, guys.
Good morning, how are you? Long time ago, probably when I would say your grandparents were going here. I used to work here a long time ago for the Title III Indian Education Program at Eureka City Schools. And so I enjoy coming back and doing presentations here at Eureka High. I would like to say hello. One of the things I'm big about is language, which Mr. here at Eureka High School. And I was say, Ayuki, rock team. On the other side, I say, Ayuki, Hukich, from up the river. And now I added the third one, my wife's language, Habatlo, from the Wiyot tribe. And that's saying, hello, how are you today? So what I want to do is talk to you a little bit about the brush dance. This is the only dance that goes out in the public to be demonstrated. This is a healing dance for a small child. And we still do it today, from Rekwa to Kupa to Karimim, which is up the river from Orleans. And so during the summer, we'll do this dance. And it's a 3-day dance. It starts out on a Thursday night. And the host camp, say if it's Eureka, say at Sumi, Patrick's Point, we'll come out and do 2 rounds of an hour till about midnight. Then they'll rest. Then the next day, Friday, is the rest day for the dancers. And the medicine woman will go out and gather everything that she needs for Saturday. Saturday, we'll come out at dark. And when I say come out, we come out and dance in a pit house. One of our traditional houses that we used to live in with the roof taken off is the way that we traditionally dance the brush dance. Nowadays we have what we call dance pits that we go and dance at. And you'll have usually 3 different camps. The host camp, say for Shirok. We come in at Sume with Badawat, which is Mad River Yurok. Then Pupak comes in. And we alternate going in throughout the night and dancing. The dance is done for sickness of a small child. It could be physical. It could be something that's health related, asthma, cancer, any of those things that the parents are maybe taking the child to have surgery or treatment. And we're there to ask the Creator to look down and help heal this child. And you'll see that throughout the night, different dance groups will come in and dance. And our job is not only to come in and dance, but also to pray. We're a prayerful people. We pray to the Creator. And in this dance, you'll have a medicine woman right here, and then you'll have a mom and a small child. And the mom stays there for 3 days. And the dancers come in to help out the medicine woman. And this dance, like I said, is the only dance that we demonstrate throughout the area. And I want to thank James Jinshaw here and his brother Oscar for coming out, and the hospital boys from Humboldt, Mr. Ted from Eureka, to come out and demonstrate this dance to you. What you'll see, and we request that the first 2 songs are our prayer songs to talk to the Creator, that it not be filmed, not recorded. And then after that, we do what we call a light song. Light song is a faster song. You'll see these young men come out and jump center, what we call it. What they're doing is hitting the ground, trying to scare away anything that's affecting that child that may be hiding in the pit as they pray. Sometimes it's just a single dancer. Sometimes you'll get a pair. And when the pairs come out, it's usually they try to go as long as they can, endurance-wise. See who's the best jumper. And part of the jumping is that we imitate animals, whether it be otter, deer, bear, or sometimes I've seen people actually float, what I call the way they dance, like a bird or eagle across the dance floor. So these young gentlemen are going to show you their ability jumping center, our traditional songs. This dance has been going on in this area for more than 12,000 years, and we keep doing it. So I hope you enjoy, get educated about it, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you.